Hey guys, how's it going? It's good to see you all again through this screen which doesn't have eyes. I'm sure I know quite a few of you sitting there, and I'm sure there's quite a few new people. Welcome to Sangdang Church. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Adrian. I used to also go to Sangdang Church. I spent a year in Korea from May 2016 until May this year. And I used to be on the cherubim worship team. I used to play the drums. And I was also on the care team. So, for those of you who are new, welcome. And I hope Sangdang is a good place of refuge for you to meet good people and have a place to worship God and to learn more about who He is. And for those of you that I do know, cool to see you all again. Yeah, I'm back in South Africa. Welcome to Africa. I'm on the farm with my family. It's been nice to see everyone again and my friends, and I'm busy working on our farm at the moment. Got a bunch of stuff to do here. So when I finished my 12-month teaching contract in Korea in May this year, I jetted off to Thailand, and I want to tell you a bit about what I experienced there. So I've compiled some footage, mostly photos, and I'm just doing some voice recordings. So please enjoy the video, and God bless you all. Soon after arriving in Thailand, I made my way to Chiang Mai, the missionary capital of Southeast Asia. I wasn't sure what I was going to do there, and I didn't know anyone there, but I'd heard of a missionary organization called YWAM, which has a base there. So I prayed and I read Proverbs 3 verse 5 and decided to hop on the first train to Chiang Mai. Thailand is a beautiful country, but on the ride I started doubting God's promises of protection and guidance. I was overcome by fear. Looking out the window, I saw huge statues of Buddha. I realized that this is a nation in need. Just beneath the surface of the tourism scene, the pristine beaches and cheap travel, is a nation in desperate need of Jesus. Idolatry is everywhere, Buddhist temples and superstition. There's a lot of domestic abuse and corruption and drugs. And with less than 1% Christians in the population, despite Christianity being here for hundreds of years, it's a very dark place. God comforted me though and brought me safely to Chiang Mai. Soon after arriving in Chiang Mai, I started meeting people in the churches, and I did meet up with some people in the organization YWAM, and before I knew it, I was connected and in contact with missionaries all over the country. I hadn't just come to relax on the beaches or ride elephants. I was on a journey to hear God's voice. What does it mean to follow Jesus, to serve, to love, to live and walk by the Spirit, and truly trust God? I traveled and visited these missionaries. And God opened my eyes and answered my questions. I began to see how disobedient I had been, trying to live with one foot in the world and one in the kingdom. Neglecting those with the most need and being ashamed of who God had made me to be. I didn't want this anymore. I want to be free. Jesus came to set us free. That we may have abundant life. And let God's light shine through us. The next segment is from one of the ministries that I visited. This family made the biggest impact on me. Led by a man named Pat, they live like the disciples lived in the book of Acts. Sharing, feeding the poor, visiting the sick, taking care of orphans, and giving young ex-convicts a second chance. Okay, hello. So we're here on Pat's farm at the moment. This is Pat, yeah, and here is Cheetah, all right, and this is Pong. To just give you a little bit of a look around, we're sitting upstairs in the house, and I'm just gonna ask them a few questions about the ministry that they're doing, just to give you an understanding of what's happening here. Just tell us a bit about your story, how you came to know Jesus. So let's begin with Pong.
ผมลองรู้จักพระเจ้าตอนนั้นอยู่ข้างในสวนฝึกครับ
So I came to know Jesus when I was in the Area 7 juvenile detention.
ใช่ครับ
So he came to a Christian group with me.
ก็แรกๆไม่ได้สนใจครับไปเพื่อไปเที่ยวไปอะไร
At first I wasn't that interesting. I just go there just to go. Well, one day my dad passed away.
แต่ที่จะไปขอความผิดจากที่ไป
I was sad. So that day I I went to ask Pat for a Bible.
ที่จะอ่านพระคัมภีร์ดู
But that day I opened my heart. I was gonna read. I want to read Bible
เพราะว่าตอนนั้นรู้สึกว่าจิตใจแย่มากเพราะงานศพพ่อก็ไม่ได้ไป
because I was so sad. Didn't go to my dad's funeral.
ครับผมก็เลยกลับไปอธิษฐาน
So I prayed.
อธิษฐานก็ไม่เป็นก็
I didn't know how to pray.
แต่สิ่งแรกที่ผมอธิษฐานคือขอให้ผมนั้นได้
So I prayed that God help me to come out here ahead of time.
ครับเพราะผมไม่อยากเสียแม่ผมไปในขณะที่ผมยังอยู่ข้างใน
I don't want my mom to pass away while I was in the prison. So I prayed for almost a year. Then God answered. So I get to come out 2.5 years before my time. So I realized that God is real.
ใช่ครับแล้วก็พอได้ออกมาอยู่ข้างนอกมาอยู่กับพี่แพทย์ก็
I learned many things here. First, I see about the love of Christ through this family. I learned how to be patient and sharing to others. I found myself what I want in life. I never experienced the love of Christ through this kind of family. I feel warm. I feel family. My dream, I hope that one day I can have my own motorcycle garage, shop, and then I start have a small farm like this to feed my family. Because it's my dream to have a garage, but also I want to give opportunity for young people to come stay at my garage and come learning, come experience, because I want these young people to have something to learn so they can stay away from drugs and the most important thing I will use this opportunity to share gospel to these people.
เพราะผมก็เชื่อว่าสักวันผมก็จะทำได้
I believe that one day I can do it.
เพราะพี่แพทย์ก็บอกว่าให้เรารับใช้ในแบบที่เราเป็น
Because Pat said just serve Jesus the way we are. Don't have to worry about how people look at us, but just see how God created us to be and use that. Praise God.
All right. Cool. Thanks so much for your story, Paul. Next, so I want to ask the same question to you, Jita, what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're hoping to accomplish.
I came to know Jesus in the same thing, Area 7 juvenile detention. I give my life to Christ.
ตัวที่ก็สอนหนู
Right now I teach
พี่เป๊กก็พู
I
ด
teach massage.
ที่ศูนย์ฝึก
I teach at the Area 7 juvenile detention.
ของพี่นี่แล้วก็โรงเรียน
I also teach at Chiang Mai Detention Center, and I also teach at local school.
Okay, thanks so much, Pong and Jita. So, Pat, what vision do you have here and where is there need? What can people do to help out here?
Well, my vision is like Pong said, that I want these young people not just to go back into societies. I want them to go as a leader. I want them to start their own ministry with that gift. I want them to be able to survive, make a life, and I hope that one day they will share the testimony and use their skills to teach other people and to bring people from like prison or the street to come stay with them. Basically do what I do. That's what I hope. But like I said, many of these kids are doing different things. They have different gifts, so we want to equip them. But along the way, it take time, take a lot of effort, and take some money to build them up, because they have to go to school, they have to have equipment and stuff. So we always lacking of those things. We have a hard time just like for family, but now we have 10 more people staying with us. So there's a lot of need here, especially for them. Especially for them.
Okay, thanks so much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for watching the video, guys. So there's 3 things that I'm hoping to accomplish with this video. Firstly, I want to encourage you all to pray for the people of Thailand and for the Christians who are ministering to them and evangelizing them and discipling the nation. They really need your prayers. Secondly, I want to encourage you to look into and to support missionary organizations who need finances to further their ministries. In third world countries like Thailand, a little money can go a long way. And lastly, I hope to stir up your hearts to step out and do the work of the Lord. Our time here on earth is very short, so let's make a difference in this world, whether in Korea or Thailand or anywhere else. There are people out there who are in need of the gospel and of the everlasting life that Jesus promises. God can use us in mighty ways if we are willing to be obedient and live for Him. I hope to visit Thailand again someday soon, this time bringing some people with. Perhaps some of you at Sangdong Church can join in the next time. There's a lot of work that can be done there and much that God is yet to do with us. God bless you all and goodbye.